Hi guys, welcome to episode 6. You have been here from episode 1 up until episode 6. Literally, I love you. If you're just joining us, these are the previous hairstyles we've done from episode 1 to 5. Without further ado, without wasting a lot of time, let's get right into it. You know how we do it. Let me show you guys what we're working with. Little one's under here. I mean, this is small work. Let's bring it back to life.
I started by spraying my hair with water just to make it a bit damp, literally enough to help me section and manage it. Don't ever skip this step before blow drying. Then I went ahead to blow it out a bit and start applying my gel. Notice that I open the hair in between sections to make sure that the gel goes in evenly. I mean, not too much, but just enough to slick the hair down. Once I finish applying my gel, I comb it first with my tail comb, then before I use my brush to make sure everything is well slicked down. And then after that, I use my Brazilian wool to tie everything down. You can use whatever you normally use, but I like to use Brazilian wool because it is stronger. And then after that, I just braid the tip of the hair. Then I went ahead to repeat the same process at the back. Always add a little water before blow drying your hair to prevent breakage. Then you apply your gel, then you brush everything through to slick it down and then tie it firmly. Here I'm showing you the extensions I'll be using. This is a Kinky synthetic weave and this is a pack and a half. You can find this at any beauty supply store near you. What you need to do is just wrap it around, brush it down, and then secure it with a rubber band first before you then attach it to each section of the hair. So for the front section, I used the bigger parts of the sections that I did. So I made 2 sections. I used the bigger parts. The small section will be at the back. Then you use your bobby pins. You must use a big bobby pin to like pin the hairs down, and then you start sectioning. Next, I used a hairstyling net. Very important for this style. I placed it at the root of the hair and then secured it with a bobby pin and then wrapped the hair around it. You must use a hairstyling net for this style, otherwise you're gonna have so much flying hair. Then any excess nets, I just make sure that I pin it with my bobby pin. The net keeps everything in place, and without it the hair can be slippery and very hard to control. Once I'd finished placing my nets and some of the front parts were set, I started shaping the hair. Just basically started styling, and obviously looking at the mirror and trying to position the hair where I wanted it to slant. So if something didn't look right, or I didn't like the way it was forming, I adjusted it and then I take it down or redo it until it looks like what I want. So that's what you're going to be doing at this point. You look at your face in the mirror. If you don't like it, you adjust. Then I added U-pins. U-pins are different from bobby pins to keep the hair flat and positioned exactly where I wanted it. I repeated this at the back also, using my hands to make sure everything was covered. For the parts where I could not see, my hand was basically my mirror. So if you are used to using like back mirrors, you make use of that at this point, but I'm not used to um back mirrors, okay? And you're gonna see why I was like why I'm using my U-pins. Like you need a lot of U-pins basically to kind of like keep the hair flat. You're gonna see that as we progress. Now at this point, I finished the styling and placement. I then trimmed any flyaways and then laid my edges. Now, the reason why I said U-pins are very important is because you would have to spray this hair. And spraying the hair at this stage is very essential because it helps the U-pins hold and keep the hair flat. Without it, the pins would
I'm gonna leave it like this with the spray to kind of like sit and well until I finish my makeup. Then I'll take out the pins.
And that's the essence. I finished my makeup and then removed the U-pins. Here is the final look. I think this hairstyle is really beautiful and perfect for any event. Let me know what you think. Would you be trying this?
When I started this series, the initial idea was for me to kind of like do hairstyles that I can wear out, like everyday activities, either wear to work or when I'm going out casually and all of that. But I just felt like it was a bit boring because a lot of people, I mean, we see that a lot online. So I just decided to start inculcating hairstyles like this, hairstyles like what I did in episode 4. Like hairstyles that you would not normally see DIYs just randomly do. And because I know that the techniques to these styles are quite easy, to kind of like show people that, oh, these styles that you think or that you see that you would think, oh, maybe they are complicated, but they are not really complicated. I mean, I think you've seen some brides wear this, or you would normally see people like do for their events, like special events and all of that, especially not be as perfect as you would like as a hairstylist would kind of like execute it perfectly, because obviously they will be seeing 360 of your hair. But it is something that you can step out with, like no matter what. Like there is no way you tell me that this hair, like listen, there's no way wear this out for an event or any special occasion. So that's just the vibe. And also I am too talented to just be hiding my talent in normal casual hairstyles. Stop it. Nah. I want the world to see me. You know, these things just come naturally to me. It's not something I ever learned. So why don't I share it so that people that are like me or that want to be inspired would, you know, be inspired to do things they want to do, and you know, just get the tricks, the tips, and you know, those kind of things, and just understand that it's doable. Who knows what I will do in episode 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. You know, it just depends on the mood, the vibe. So I'm gonna be switching it, yeah. So if you're wondering or anything, I just thought to put this out there, and hopefully you're inspired enough to subscribe to this channel.